Welcome back to my channel.
I was reading the testimony of a chef. He was large, obese, and he said he used to eat little bits all day long. All day long. That's all he'd eat, little bits all day long. So he decided to do an experiment. He decided to get all the little bits and put it into 3 meals. He knew the old saying, and have most of it at breakfast and lunch, and he lost a lot of weight. And he ate the same amount of food. And he ate the same type of food. He just changed the times when he did it. Because he gave his stomach a break.
If you are tired of yo-yo dieting and want to discover a sustainable path to health, you're in for a treat. Today, we are diving deep into the shocking weight loss secrets of Dr. Barbara O'Neill. Dr. O'Neill is not just any next-door health expert. She's a beacon of light in a world filled with diet confusion. With years of experience, countless success stories, and a passion for helping others, she has become a trusted voice in the health niche. So, let's get in. Dirty little secrets of the weight loss industry. Before I equip you with some practical tips and tricks, let's get some background knowledge of the weight loss industry. The diet industry is like that friend who always borrows money but never pays you back. They promise quick fixes, but what do we get? A lifetime of frustration and a closet full of clothes that don't fit. Dr. O'Neill exposes these dirty little secrets and helps you break free from the cycle of disappointment. Before we continue with the video and my further explanation about the topic, shocking weight loss secrets of Dr. Barbara O'Neill, I want to ask for your help. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out. Okay, let's continue. 1. The low-fat lie.
Fat-free diet is a dangerous diet. There are fats that'll kill and there are fats that'll heal. And because there are some killer fats, they've all been dumped in the same basket.
For years, we were led to believe that fat was the enemy, but Dr. O'Neill reveals that healthy fats are your allies.
When people go on a weight loss diet and stop all the fat, yeah? Fat-free this, fat-free that, fat-free, fat-free, fat-free. And yet what are they eating? Lots of carbohydrates. Do you know fat gives the feeling of satiation or satisfaction? And the best weight loss diet is a diet that stops your hunger. And fat stops the hunger.
Foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil are not just delicious, but essential for your body. Incorporate sources of healthy fats into your diet, such as fatty fish, tofu, eggs, and beans. They help with nutrient absorption and hormone production, making them a vital part of any weight loss plan. They'll keep you full and satisfied, making it easier to resist those pesky cravings. 2. The carbohydrate confusion.
And this morning when we looked at diabetes, we looked at this. So we're going to look at it again in relation to, and it's the high carbohydrate diet that many people are eating today. I'm still mastering the art of saying one thing and writing another. So bread is very common. Cereal, there's a whole aisle devoted to cereal. Many people having bread and cereal for breakfast, by mid-morning they're wanting something else, so they reach for, and we're just going to say cakes, etc., because if we say everything, there's not enough room on the board for it. When you go into muffins and croissants and donuts and pasties and pies and pastry, etc., etc., etc. So we're just going to put etc. Also pasta, and then white man introduced 5 lethal whites. White sugar, white rice, white flour, white refined salt, and white cow's milk.
Refined carbs like white bread and sugary snacks can lead to spikes in glucose and insulin levels. These are the carbs that you should avoid at all cost. Many people fear carbs like they're the boogeyman hiding under their bed. But here's the truth. Not all carbs are created equal.
You see, it's not the fat that makes you fat. It's actually these refined carbohydrates. Now, carbohydrates are not bad. What a relief. We like them. The problem is when they're overdone and refined. That's the problem. When they're overdone and refined. So you don't have to stop the carbohydrates. You just have to make sure they're not overdone, they're not refined, and ideally use replacements for the wheat.
Dr. O'Neill encourages you to consume complex carbohydrates such as whole grains, legumes, and vegetables. These foods provide energy, fiber, nutrients, and stabilize your blood sugar. In this way, they reduce your sugar cravings and promote fat loss. So go ahead and enjoy that sweet potato. It's a weight loss win. 3. The truth about snacking. The diet industry loves to promote the idea that constant snacking is the key to success, but Dr. O'Neill calls snacking a trap for weight loss.
You see, it's like my husband. He says, I had a 2-hour job to do in the office today. He said, at the end of the day, it's 8 hours later and I still haven't done it. Because he said someone would ring up, someone would come into the office. I kept getting interrupted. Has that ever happened to you? That's exactly what happens to digestion. When we put food in our stomach, we should now leave it.
Frequent snacking can lead to overeating and disrupt the natural hunger patterns of your body. You should instead focus on 3 balanced meals a day, filled with whole, nutrient-dense foods. Your body will thank you, and your waistline will too. The underrated proteins and fiber.
Protein's essential because the crossword bands, remember we looked at the DNA on the first night, it's made up of amino acids. Amino acids is a breakdown from the protein we eat, and it's amino acids that builds the new cells in the body. And 50% of the membrane around every cell in the body is protein. That's essential.
The diet industry will always tell you that proteins are for bodybuilders. The truth is that protein is vital to regulate your hunger hormones. So, it will help you feel full and support your metabolism as you lose weight. Aim to include a source of protein in every meal, whether it's lean meats, fish, eggs, or plant-based options like tofu and tempeh. Additionally, fiber-rich foods are your best friends when on a diet.
These 3 food groups are the essential food groups. Fibre is essential because the colon needs to be swept. We looked at that when we looked at the colon, when we looked at the waste disposal organs.
It aids digestion and can even help lower cholesterol levels. Dr. O'Neill encourages you to incorporate high-fiber foods like beans, lentils, fruits, and vegetables into your meals. Not only will you feel satisfied, but you'll also be doing your body a favor. The power of whole foods. The power of whole foods and grains is undermined in the modern weight loss industry. Dr. O'Neill has based her weight loss philosophy on whole foods.
You can do it on a plant diet as long as you do the legumes. And so many people say, oh, legumes, you've got to soak them, you've got to cook them. Well, when you go home tonight, just fill up the saucepan and fill it up with lentils. In the morning, rinse it well, bring it to the boil, rinse it again, put it in your slow cooker. There's lots of shortcuts. Or soak a whole lot, rinse heaps of them and then put them in snap-lock bags in the freezer. Then you just pull it out, cook them. There's lots of shortcuts. And you can get organic beans in tins. Just make sure you bring them to the boil and rinse them very well. So it's easy, it need not be difficult.
Whole foods such as whole grains, legumes, fruits, and vegetables are rich in fiber and nutrients. They help the body to combat insulin resistance. Dr. O'Neill discusses insulin resistance as a sneaky little villain that can sabotage your weight loss efforts. When your body becomes resistant to insulin, it struggles to regulate blood sugar levels, leading to increased fat storage and cravings. 6. Meal timing is most critical.
One of the best things that you can do for weight loss is to eat breakfast like a king. I have to admit that I think I eat lunch like a king and breakfast like a queen, but whatever. And sometimes the queen eats as much as the king.
Meal timing is the most critical element. This not-so-secret secret that can revolutionize your weight loss journey. Breakfast. It is important to start your day with a hearty breakfast. It kickstarts your metabolism and provides the energy you need to tackle the day. You can take oatmeal topped with fresh berries, a veggie omelet, or a smoothie packed with greens. It will keep you energized and also set the tone for healthy eating throughout the day. Lunch.
Lunch like a queen, and then tea like a pauper, or you call it supper, yeah? I think that when I say tea, you probably think I mean a cup of tea, yeah? But we call an evening meal tea. And as one lady said to me, well, what do paupers eat? I said, sometimes nothing. What many people are doing today, and I see it in many countries I go to, they eat breakfast like the pauper, they eat lunch like the pauper, and the tea or the supper is the king and the queen together.
For lunch, aim for a balanced meal that includes protein, healthy fats, and plenty of vegetables. This will keep you satiated and prevent that dreaded afternoon slump. A quinoa salad with chickpeas, avocado, and a drizzle of olive oil? Yes, please. Dinner, Dr. O'Neill suggests keeping it light and easy. A small portion of grilled fish with steamed broccoli or a hearty vegetable soup can do wonders for your digestion and help you avoid late-night snacking. It allows your body to rest and recover overnight without working hard to digest a heavy meal. 7. Intermittent fasting, the game changer.
Let your stomach have a rest between meals. And in that rest time, it has time to revive and restore and replace the digestive enzymes it used at the last meal. And that's why the time-restricted eating, we've talked about this a couple of times, time-restricted eating is basically a modern name for this. Time-restricted eating, it's from the intermittent fasting, the 5-2 diet. A lot of people are familiar with that.
You might think it is just a trend, but did you know that it's a whole lifestyle with multiple health benefits? When you fast, your body shifts from using glucose as its primary fuel source to burning fat for energy. This metabolic switch can lead to weight loss, improved insulin sensitivity, and even enhanced brain function. Dr. O'Neill recommends starting with the 16-8 method.
It's eating twice in a 24-hour period. They suggest eating a large meal at 1 and another meal at 7.
Where you fast for 16 hours and eat during an 8-hour window. It sounds intimidating, but once you get the hang of it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. 8. Exercise, exercise, exercise.
Number 4 is exercise. Exercise causes a dramatic weight loss. And yet the beauty of implementing this is that as you lose weight, you don't get the saggy, baggy elephant effect.
Regular physical activity is essential for weight loss and overall health. Aim for a mix of cardio, strength training, and flexibility exercises. Dr. O'Neill recommends high-intensity interval training in the following order.
So this is intervals of high intensity, intervals of recovery, and it's done for a cycle. And Doug McGuff, the heart doctor, he suggests 30 seconds high intensity, 90 seconds recovery for a cycle of 6. There's 15 minutes a day. Sorry, but no excuse. If you haven't got 15 minutes, start to write down how long you're on the computer, how long are you on the phone, how long are you on your iPad, how long do you spend watching television. And you will quickly see time to do some adjustments with your time.
Practical tips for weight loss success. Now that you're armed with knowledge, let's talk about putting it into action. Dr. O'Neill has some practical tips to help you on your weight loss journey. 1. Plan your meals. Take time each week to plan your meals. This will help you stay on track and avoid the temptation of unhealthy options. It is also a great way to get creative in the kitchen. 2. Stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water is crucial for overall health and can aid in weight loss by reducing hunger. Aim for at least 8 glasses a day, and consider carrying a reusable water bottle to remind you to hydrate. 3. Mindful eating. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to eat on autopilot. Dr. O'Neill encourages you to practice mindful eating. Slow down, savor each bite, and pay attention to your body's hunger cues. You might be surprised at how much less you need to feel satisfied. Incorporate exercise. Find activities you enjoy, whether it's dancing, hiking, or yoga, and make them a regular part of your routine. 5. Get enough sleep. Never underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. Lack of sleep can disrupt hormones that regulate hunger, leading to increased cravings and weight gain. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to support your weight loss efforts. Dr. Barbara O'Neill's insights into weight loss reveal that sustainable change comes from understanding your body and making informed choices. You can achieve sustainable results by challenging conventional dieting myths and embracing a holistic approach. Remember, weight loss is not just about the number on the scale. It's about feeling vibrant and healthy. Incorporate these strategies into your lifestyle, and you may find that weight loss becomes a natural byproduct of your overall well-being. So, what are you waiting for? With her guidance and your dedication, you can achieve the health and happiness you deserve. Thank you for joining us today to explore the shocking weight loss secrets of Dr. Barbara O'Neill. If you found this information valuable, please like, share, and subscribe for more health insights. Until next time, keep calm and lose weight on.